welcome to our weight room video. We hope you learned something and enjoy. I'm Miss Mare.
I'm Miss Callahan.
And I'm Miss Harrison.
Hope you enjoy.
Come this way. We're going to show you our safety guidelines.
These are our safety guidelines for the weight room. So first up, we have no horseplay and closed-toed shoes always, no flip-flops, Birks, nothing like that. And you must use the safety clips and the bars whenever you're lifting at all times. Also, no food and drinks, only water. And you need to use a spotter for any free lifts, so like a squat or bench.
Next, always wear appropriate athletic wear, no sports bras, want full shirts and pants. Put equipment away when you're done, such as the dumbbells, kettlebells, all that stuff. Don't be under the influence. Do not show up in here drunk or high or you'll be kicked out. Report all injuries to the person in charge. And last, respect others and have fun.
So we have our two barbells here. One is 45 pounds and the other is 35 pounds, but you can use them the same and they do the same things.
This is the weight we're going to use. When you're putting the weight on, make sure you use 2 hands to put the weight on, and the bigger weights always go in the back. Then you're going to make sure you use this safety clip to put it on. You just put it as close to the weight as you can, and then make sure you clip it all the way until it stops.
Okay, we're gonna show you guys how to properly squat. Miss Callahan is gonna squat, and there's only one of us today to spot, so I'm gonna come directly behind her. And I'm gonna be close, and when she's going down, I'm gonna go down with her and have my hands ready to help catch and bring that bar back on these bars if she messes up. So she can go down, and she's good. Do another one, going with her, making sure she's good. And make sure she gets the weight back on. And that's how to spot with one person. And if you have 2 people for a spot when someone is squatting, each of you can go on the sides of the barbell, and you're both gonna be on the sides, and you're gonna go down with the person with the barbell, and you're gonna come up with the weight as well. Make sure they get it back on the racks.
All right, so I'm going to show you how to complete a squat. 3 things to consider when you do that is, first, you want to make sure that your feet are about shoulder width apart, and you want to feel sturdy for when you squat. And then when you're holding the bar, you are going to make sure that you act like you're kind of bending it over your shoulders to get a better support. And then when you go down, you want to remember to keep your back and neck in a straight line. So now I'll show you.
Okay, spotting for a bench press is a little bit different. You're going to stand closer to the head and behind the person you're spotting for. When you grab it, you're going to want to do an alternating grip so that if something did go wrong and the bar fell, you can pick it up easier instead of trying to do a curl to get all the weight off of her. So make sure you hold it like this and then towards the middle. And then lastly, make sure you get a safety word from the person you're spotting. So Miss Harrison, what do you want your safety word to be?
Peaches.
Perfect. Now we're going to show you how to do it. Help them get it off and on, and then don't touch the bar unless you see that they need help. Follow with them. And that's how you do it.
All right, so our next lift is a dumbbell incline shoulder press. Miss Harrison will be demonstrating our lift for us, and I will be her spotter. So things to remember for this is a spotter is standing behind, and as the lifter gets the weights up, we go ahead and get them up. We want to keep our hands below her elbows, and as she goes up with her lift, we'll just guide her up and down. And we also want to have a safety word. Ms. Harrison, what's your safety word?
Peaches.
And when she says her safety word,
Peaches.
we want to lightly help guide her elbows up, and we want to remember to have them go straight up and not in, because if we do that, they're gonna bang together like that, and that could hit her right in the face, and that would not be good.
Make sure you keep your feet on the floor, butt on the bench, and then the back of your head touching the back, and keep control of the weights. Don't let them go behind you or too far in front of you. Just keep them straight in your peripherals.
All right, so we're gonna show you how to properly do a bicep curl with dumbbells. So one of the first things to make sure you do is grip the dumbbells with all 5 of your fingers. And Miss Mary here is gonna make sure to keep her elbows close to her sides at all times. So she's gonna go up to 45 degrees. She's gonna come all the way down again, keeping those elbows close and locked to her sides. And you wanna make sure to be aware of your surroundings and that you're not too close to anyone and you're not gonna accidentally hit anyone. And you wanna pick the right weight, nothing too heavy where someone or yourself might get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, now we will be doing a forward lunge holding dumbbells. So you can do them either just holding them at your side, or if you want, you could hold them in front of you. I'm gonna demonstrate holding them to your side. So when you do a lunge, you're gonna step forward and you're gonna make a 90-degree angle with your knee. And the other knee, you do not want to touch the ground. You don't wanna slam it or else that's really gonna hurt. And then come back up. And you wanna make sure there's no one around you when you do this. You want lots of space, just like this. Really make sure you get that 90-degree angle. And there you have it.
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do a abdominal raise, and that's what this is here. So one of the safety concerns is getting up and down safely. So you just wanna make sure that you have somewhere to put your feet and you're holding on to the handlebars properly. For this exercise, you're gonna hold on, your feet are gonna come off the holders and your legs are gonna come up to like a 90-degree angle down. You also wanna make sure that you're not gonna kick someone. So that's another safety concern, make sure no one's in your way. A modified version of the ab raise, leg raise, is just your knees coming up to 90. And back to legs. Knees. There you have it.
All right, this is the assisted pull-up machine. So if you come over here, you see these. This is, so it's on 55. This means that I'm getting 55 pounds lifted for me. So the remainder is just my body weight minus 55 pounds. 2 safety considerations for this is 1, make sure you're not doing too much weight to where you're gonna strain and hurt yourself. The second is to use the provided steps and all the handles on the machine. So I'm gonna step on the handles or the steps and get on the machine. Notice it goes down a little bit. And then when I pull up, you wanna go up till your elbows are about 45 degrees. Come back down till your arms are straight. Come back up and back down. And again, when you get off, just be careful. You don't want to slam it.
Okay, lastly, we're gonna show you the incline chest press. Some safety things, these go up, so when you're pushing it up, be aware of your surroundings so you don't hit someone with these. And then if you're using a bigger weight, make sure you bend down to pick up the weight and put it on so that you're not reaching down and straining your back. So now we'll show you. Go ahead and sit in the chair. Grip these with all 5 fingers, and then you just go up and down. Make sure you're controlling them all the way down, then up and controlling the whole time so that these don't come and slam on here.
All right, thank you for watching our safety weight room video. We hope you guys learned something and take all that into consideration when you use a weight room in the future. And remember,
Stay safe in the weight room.